Siema wszystkim, z tej strony Master, a to jest już czwarty odcinek z naszej serii Zagrajmy W Risen. W dzisiejszym odcinku kontynuujemy dalej zadania na bagnach. Myślę, że powalczymy w sumie na arenie, bo już mam 15 siły. Mogę mieć 20. Więc zobaczymy, jak to będzie wszystko. Przejdźmy do Craiga. Czy Brogar walczy na arenie?
Does Brogar ever fight in the arena?
You looking to lose bits of yourself? Just asking would be risking your skin. Forget it. That's my advice.
Why?
He's not one to mess with. Arena fighting's a game. Brogar doesn't play games.
Neither do I. I'm ready to fight you now.
Hold your horses, stallion. I'll fight you if you put some gold where your mouth is. Make it worth me while. I don't do anything for nothing.
I want to make a bet.
Fabulous. What do you want to gamble on?
I'll fight Ricardo and win.
Well, that's not too hard a prospect. Lousy odds, so your winnings won't be great.
Okej. Więc idziemy do Ricardo.
Aren't you supposed to be protecting the excavation site in the swamp?
I am.
The worker, Brannan. He says he's been waiting forever for you.
I don't care about workers.
I can see why they made you a guard. Job done. You needn't worry about those things in the excavation site anymore.
You killed them. Right. 30 gold coins, wasn't it? Worth every one.
Thanks. Pleasure talking to you.
Right.
I'll look forward to our next conversation.
Okej, wizujmy go do walki.
I challenge you to a fight in the arena.
You think 'cause I'm a guard, I'm soft? Your mistake.
No w sumie. Zobaczymy, czy sobie poradzimy z nim.
Alright then, you bastard.
Ma za miecz, ma zardzewiały miecz, czy mi się wydaje? Chyba tak. No ale dość tak mu to dość tak dostaje te wrażenia. Jest chyba aż tak źle nie jest. To jest, no właśnie, że on będzie uniki robił. Nie mogę mu... O, teraz dostał ładnie. Chciałem powiedzieć, że nie mogę mu jakoś tak mocno przywalić, bo się blokuje. O. Tak, zdecydowanie miał. I dostaliśmy lekką kuszę. To wie. Jak ja łuku, no to...
I'm sticking to guard duty from now on.
That makes me feel safe.
Bastard.
No, sorry. Takie życie. Czy to coś jest? Nie, to nic nie ma. 104 złota. No to był chyba Domingo. Albo Lorenzo? Nie, Domingo następny. Gdzie jest Craig? A Craig wiem, gdzie jest już chyba. Poszedł tutaj. No właśnie.
Ricardo's made of rice paper and spit. You'll find tougher. Here, your winnings.
I want to make a bet.
To chcę Lorenzo.
I'll fight Lorenzo in the arena.
That'll be worth watching.
I challenge you to fight in the arena.
No chance. Find someone else.
Lorenzo won't fight me. He knows I beat him before and I'll do it again.
You could always try again. All it costs is a little pride and a little gold. Here, your money back.
I want to make a bet.
Chcę jeszcze z Craigiem powalczyć.
I'm ready to face you in the arena.
There's gold on the table. How can I refuse? Let me know when you want this to start.
I want to fight you. Right now.
Well, that sounds serious. Meet me in the arena. The arena is the only place we'll fight. Got that? And if you leave the arena during the fight, you lose. May the worthiest fighter win.
No i w sumie... dziwnego. Pokonajmy Craiga jeszcze. I w sumie dalej nie wiem, co będziemy robić.
Now you die.
Nie wiem, jakie to zadanie jeszcze mam. Tak szczerze. O nie. Słabo to zrobiłem. No nie wychodź za areny. Bo ja wygram wtedy, a nie wezmę jego ekwipunku, bo on nie będzie leżał. Teraz dostał ładnie. Też na przykład gry, no to takim kombasa, no to też no. No nie, dostałem w ogóle? To jakieś mało obrażeń. Strasznie. No Craig, chodź tutaj. Tam. O.
Now you die.
Wait, what? Dlaczego on całe HP straci? What the fuck? Co jest? Tak, czyś takiego to ja się nie spodziewałem. Tutaj bym tak o wiele szybciej to HP zeszło. I tak. Mi się tylko wydawało. Znaczy, czegoś takiego to naprawdę nie widziałem. I tak jak mówię, domek złota. I mamy ten łuk. A to 25 to ma 10, no nice.
You think it'll be one-sided? Let's find out.
You bastard. That gear is mine. I'll consider that your winnings, you bastard.
No dobra. Weźmy do tej beczki wodą. Gościu, wypadł mi stąd. To moje. Dajcie mi chwilę, muszę stopera ustawić. Znowu zamiast 30 minut widzimy 37, tak jak w pierwszym odcinku. A to nic na to nie poradzę w sumie. Robimy z samym w sumie.
You see why people don't stand up to Brogar?
A few bruises won't stop me.
You're lucky it wasn't stab wounds.
His armor and those fighters make him feel tougher than he is.
For you, maybe. For me, that's why I don't tangle with him.
Brogar is a big fish in a small pond.
And those are giant words. So big, I don't think you know what you're saying.
I know some people wouldn't have a problem if he disappeared.
I won't be responsible for what Brogar would do to you.
Let me worry about that.
You should worry. But you're serious, aren't you?
Mhm.
What would I have to do to deal with him?
If you work for him, do what he tells you and listen to everything he says. He'll let things slip. But you do know what you're proposing is dangerous.
I need some better armor.
You won't find it out here. There's only workers' clothes here.
Well, what about your armor? Where did that come from?
Armor for the hunters and fighters comes from the Don. But you won't get close to that if you're not accepted as one of us.
Right, so I've got to join the Don's gang first. All right. Where can I get workers' clothing?
Hawkins is your man. He's one of the Don's lieutenants. He's in charge of the workers.
Mhm.
About Brogar. You might cut his wood, but I don't want to end up as Brogar's lackey.
What does he want you to do?
He wants a haunch of meat.
Do it. Get it for him.
Why should I feed him?
If you want to get in with Brogar, bring him what he wants. Make him trust you, but show him you mean business. That you can be an asset to him, not another slavish camp worker. If he thinks you're clever and that you can't be bullied, he'll take notice.
Who knows about Brogar and wouldn't mind talking to me?
Talk to Lewis, one of my hunters. He knows a few things, more than you'd think. Start with him, see what he says.
How does Rachel feel about him?
She's soft. Brogar bullies her, and she's like that even though the Don's behind her.
Mhm.
Brogar's fighters are staging fights in the arena. Would the Don approve of that?
You'd have to ask Rachel. But it might be something you can hold against Brogar. You could use it to stop Brogar. If you challenged him to combat and won, that would embarrass him in front of everyone. But it wouldn't be easy.
That's an understatement.
Well, you started on this path. Every man chooses his destination. Where are you going?
Whatever happens, I'll need to train.
A man needs skills, and with the path you've chosen, you'll need more skills than most.
No wiadomo.
There is no way I can beat Brogar with this useless equipment.
If you're after a better blade, Oscar the Smith will sell you one. If that fails, you'll need another line of attack. Magic. Try talking to Robart, the swamp farmer. He knows about magic, and as he's outside the camp, people won't hear you buying stuff.
A co mnie nie jeszcze. Naucz mnie skradania.
Teach me the right way to sneak.
Moving quietly is about balance. Put your feet down, toes first. Watch where you step in. Brushing twigs underfoot can be noisy, give you away. So move slowly and watch your path.
Okej. No właśnie, dostałem w ogóle ostatnio... W ostatnim odcinku... Jeszcze pierścień topornika. Walka toporem prezydent. Co daje walka toporem teraz? Możesz wzmacniać swoje ataki, pozostać przeciwiegowicy obrazem... Udaremniać go próby parowania. No, ciekawe. Zastanawiam się teraz, co możemy zrobić. A, gadamy z Brogarem, dajmy mu to mięso.
Here, a haunch of fried meat.
Good. You wouldn't want to see me when I ain't been fed.
You seem to be a man who hears a thing or two. Have you heard anything about a broken sword blade?
What good is a sword in pieces to anyone? Worthless junk. Only one who'd be interested in that is that blacksmith. And you, apparently. What's that about, then?
Do you know where the pieces of the sword blade are?
I know where one piece is. I've got it. Question is, what will you do to get it?
Did you know Ricardo isn't at his post? At the swamp excavation site?
You telling tales now?
Just being helpful.
Well, unless you've got orders from me, stay out of my business.
Got any proper work for me?
Are you actually good for something, little fish?
Easy to be cocky with that weapon and fancy armor of yours.
Nah, it's all the bodies I buried that make me cocky. 2 of my boys are supposed to be guarding the eastern swamp farm, but Clay's been lazing around the campfire. Go and see him. Make sure he takes over from Phil before Phil rots up there. Simple. I'm not losing another man to this fucking swamp.
Mhm.
Get Clay to take over from Phil. Sounds simple enough.
The farm's over to the east. As it's a simple job, I'll assume you'll get it done.
Oczywiście.
Do you boys do anything other than stand about all day?
They're guarding. What do you expect? When it comes to standing around all day, these guys are the best. Trained killers, though, the lot of them. And if those creatures from the temples march in here, you'll be damn glad of them. So, show a little respect.
Okay.
The fighters answer to you, right?
Yeah, most of them owe their lives to me. One way or another, they know not to mess with a big fish.
So you know where they are at all times?
Course. Well, usually. One of them has gone missing. Dorgan was on an errand for me, down in the swamps. Felix probably got himself lost, or eaten, or he's chasing wenches again. Never could keep his mind on the task in hand.
I'll look for him.
When I get my hands on him, he's gonna be emptying piss pots for the next month.
Okay. Dobra. Chodźmy może najpierw do tego robara, czy jak on tam miał, do góry. I zmienimy Kleja i Phila.
Shouldn't you be standing guard by the swamp farm?
Piss off.
I don't care what you think of Brogar, but you see, now I am telling you to get out on guard duty.
You are.
That's right.
There's a reason Brogar didn't come himself. Now I'll show you. All right then, you bastard.
Jeszcze mnie ham trafił, nie?
Not again! Won't do any good. Just stop it! That won't do any good. This will not turn out well. Stop it! This will not turn out well.
Weź to, bo nie chcę tam tego walnąć niechcąco.
That won't do any good. What do they think they're doing? This will not turn out well. That's going to get you in trouble.
That showed a degree of talent.
No wiem. Chciałem jakieś mięso? Ja mam.
Are you gonna stand guard now, or are we gonna fall out?
I'm going.
No i oj. Czekaj, z level wbiłem 25 punktów nauki. Tylko to złoto. Nie mogę tu posprzedawać parę rzeczy, mam tu parę rzeczy w sumie przy sobie. Więc zobaczymy. Co mnie. O, jest i Phil.
Clay is taking over your post.
About time. Thanks. Here's something for you. Always pay your debts. Now, I need a rest.
Are you one of the fighters here?
I am out here. But when we were in the town, well, sleight of hand's more my thing. Combat's for boneheads. I have a few real skills. Sneaking, opening locks, picking pockets. Proper, honest skills. No violence needed.
Sounds good. I want to be a better thief.
Tego trzeba będzie się nauczyć. Tego trzeba będzie się nauczyć. Serio. To jest bardzo przydatne w tej grze. Otwieranie zamków w każdej grze jest przydatna, a kradziesz koszulka w tej grze akurat jest bardzo przydatna. Zrobimy jeszcze parę tych ziół bagiennych. Badać, tak to się nazywało. Obel.
New here, right?
It's that easy to tell.
Ah. Don's boys already got on your nerves, eh? They're just bored. No imagination, you see.
What do you do here?
I tend the bruggelweed here on Robar's farm. It's not the most noble of plants, but it's versatile. You can brew beer with it. You can, should you be of a mind, smoke it as well. The smoke has special properties, if you know what I mean.
Can you sell me some weed or beer?
Surely can. And I have more to sell as well, if you're interested.
What do you have to sell?
Można sprzedaż, aha. No dobra.
Who is Robar?
He's a salt of the earth fellow. He farms this swamp. Well, this field.
What do you know about the Don?
I know enough not to mess with him. We used to be out here all alone, until they swept in and took the place over. But stick to his rules and he's a good man, if a hard taskmaster. Working in the fields isn't easy, but it gets you away from people. Space to think.
Tutaj nie ma nic, okej. W ogóle taka fajna ścieżka zrobiona. Żeby nie iść przez ten... przez bagno. Jest i Robert.
That look. You've come for protection money.
Protection money?
Maybe you just have that look. What brings you here?
Is this your land?
It's me that farms it. Then I use the bruggelweed that grows here to make beer.
What can you tell me about the area around here?
You haven't been here long, have you? Let's see. Well, the boys in the camp all work for Don Esteban. They're collecting everything they can find made of gold. The Don must have a fortune in that temple by now.
Do you work for the Don?
Me? I've been on this farm all my life. One day, these ruins rise up out of the ground, all over the place. Then Don Esteban comes here. At least he keeps these creatures from the temple away.
Where did the gold the Don's collecting come from?
From those temple ruins, the ones that rose from the ground. They say there are treasures there, and creatures.
Could you teach me to make beer?
I suppose, if you have a basic knowledge of alchemy, but it would take you years to learn properly.
Alchemia też w sumie dobra rzecz.
What's bruggelweed?
They call it a weed, but it's not. Mostly grows in the swamp or along rivers. But you can find it most anywhere. Looks useless, but you can't get hops out here. Well, not cheap you can't. And this stuff will do the trick.
Is your beer any good?
There were those on the mainland who thought so. Barley man's export, they called it, till the island was cut off. Every time you think you're getting ahead, life just drags you down. Which reminds me, the camp is waiting for a delivery. I don't suppose you'd be interested in dropping some bottles off for me?
Why does everyone here see a new face and just assume I'll do jobs for them?
'Cause you need people that will owe you favours.
Favors?
You never know when you'll need them. Take these 10 bottles to Rachel, the camp cook. I need 50 gold coins for them, so I can pay my damn protection money.
All right, but one day I'll want to collect that favor.
Of course. Here's the beer. And don't forget, 50 gold pieces.
50. Yeah, I'll remember that. Does the Don ask you to pay for protection?
No. It's his commander-in-chief. The one that trains his fighters, Brogar. He demands 30 gold coins a month, or he'll take away the guards that look after my farm.
So someone's found a way to earn money from this swamp. Maybe I could help you gather some bruggelweed.
Well, it would save me some time. All right. But I need deliveries of 10 plants. I'll give you 70 gold coins for every 10 you bring.
I've heard that you trade with novices.
I do, but visitors have been rare lately.
I'm looking for magical items.
Who told you to come here? I get it. None of my business. As it happens, I do have some scrolls to sell.
I have some brugleweed for you.
Good job. Here's your gold. I can always use more plants. There are plenty of people who like beer. If you find more, you know the price.
Nice. W sumie dobra rzecz na zarobienie w sumie. 10 zioła, 70 monet?
Now who could teach me to pick locks?
No tak myślałem właśnie. Że pewnie będę potrzebował tej umiejętności. To są bagielniaki, ale czy ja chcę z nimi walczyć? To jest dobre pytanie właśnie, czy ja chcę z nimi walczyć, naprawdę. To jest bardzo dobre pytanie. Bo ich tam jest 3. Gdzieś. To jest jeszcze ten silny. Tam gdzieś dalej jeszcze jest jeden. Bodajże. Tam jest chyba. Tam jest, no. Nie renderuje mi się, tam jest kolejny. Co jak strzelę w tego, to tam coś się skapną.
Are you fucking crazy?
No. Mam nadzieję, że mi nie zabije tego bagielniaka, bo ja chcę dostać expo za niego. O. I git. Nie straciłem. Nie ma tak łatwo. To, że zawsze próbują tego okrążyć. Oba tam se robi w ogóle wywalona.
Stop right there, you. Look out! Come on! Oh yeah! Knock him down!
Ale dostałem expa. To...
Oh yeah! Yeah! Give him! Yeah, you are.
No nie, no i zabrał mi go.
Be careful.
Dostałem expa tylko za ten... za zadanie. Nie dostałem expa właśnie za tego... za bagielca, tylko za wykonanie zadania. Szkoda. To chyba Robert, to dawałeś? Robert? Tak.
You can relax. I dealt with those bog bodies.
Now that is a relief. I knew you weren't all bad. Here, take this as a thank you.
Ładnie. 164. 64. To jest pytanie, czy ja sobie chcę ulepszyć... Czy ja sobie chcę zwiększyć zręczność? Czy... ogólnie łucznictwo? Zastanawiam się nad otwieraniem zamków albo nad tą kradzieżą kieszonkową. To dobra rzecz jest. Strasznie dobra rzecz. Chodź, zjepałem. No nie wiem. To jest wilk w sumie. O kurde! Jego to nie widziałem. Poważnie, tego jednego to żebym się tutaj nawet nie spodziewał. Muszę sobie mięsko smażyć. Bo mi się kończy już.
Maybe later.
Może jakbym pogadał z Beppo. Ciekawe, czy mogę dostać ubranie robocze za darmo. To jest w sumie ciekawe. Nie.
What?
Szkoda. Zawsze to jakaś obrona, nie? Niby przed atakami. Rachel.
The swamp farmer sent me with 10 bottles of beer.
Ah, I wondered when that was going to arrive. Thank you. That saved me a walk.
Robar wants 50 gold coins for the beer.
That's pricey. Guess even Robar can't afford to be giving away things free at the moment. Here you go. Thanks for doing the legwork.
About your camp. Your deliveries of artifact crates will be starting again.
Thanks. I didn't want to worry Esteban about that. Not after everything that's happened.
The workers had downed tools, but I've got Brannon and Enrico to start work again.
Good. One less worry. Here, take this. You'll need it.
By the way, Brogar is collecting protection money from the people here in the camp.
What? Are you sure? I'd be surprised if he were being that brazen about it on his own doorstep. Do you have proof? Solid proof. If you could get me something concrete, that would help things here a lot.
Okej. O tych zakładach jeszcze nie chcę mówić. Chcę jeszcze tego... znaleźć Domingo i Bragara, dopiero wtedy powiem. A to jest do Phila. Tylko nie wiem, czy się nauczyć tej kradzieży kieszonkowej, czy tego otwierania zamków. W sumie. Tutaj to jest dobre. 100 sztuk złota. A ja mam 200, czyli mogę się w sumie tego i tego nauczyć. Nauczmy się tego i
Can you
tego.
teach me how to open locks?
Of course. Many locks have a bolt that you have to push down in order to be able to open the lock. Then you can poke in all directions with your lockpick until the lock is open. But be careful. If you push in the wrong direction, the lockpick may break.
Can you teach me about pickpocketing?
Well, first off, you can't rob someone who is keeping an eye on his purse. Fastest way to trouble.
That much I'd worked out for myself.
All right, all right. Try talking to them, okay? Ask them a question. Keep their concentration, their eyes on you. Then you can lift the loot.
Okej. To było na tyle w tym odcinku. Dziękuję wam wszystkim za oglądanie i widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Na razie.